Hello, everybody. It is Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and it is time for another epic discussion. As by God, it has finally happened. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is real. It is coming 2025, and I am pumped for this. I have been so wanting this for so long, and I am so ready for this to finally be a thing and be in my hot little hands. By God, we got to talk about it and we got to discuss, okay, what we know so far, what's going to be coming, all that good stuff. And that's what we're going to do because at the Sony State of Play 2025, it was held June 4th, right when I heard the fights and that announcer voice, I just knew. I screamed with passion. The one thing I've been wanting for years is finally coming true. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is being developed by Digital Eclipse in partnership with Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. The games that we do know about so far include Mortal Kombat 1992, and here's the versions of that you're going to get: Arcade, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis; Mortal Kombat 2 from 1993, and the versions of that are Arcade, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and 32X. Oh, and real quick, I'm going to backtrack. For Mortal Kombat 1, or original Mortal Kombat, you're going to get Arcade, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, and Game Gear. So there's 5. And then for Mortal Kombat 2, you get Arcade, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and 32X. Okay, so I apologize for not um, having that at the ready. Then Mortal Kombat 3, you're going to get from 1995, you're going to get the arcade version, the Super Nintendo, and the Sega Genesis version. Hey viewers, what's up? And then you're going to get Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 from 1996. And with that, you're going to get the arcade and the Super Nintendo version. No Sega Genesis version announced yet. Now, that's the thing. We're going to get to that. Then you're going to get Mortal Kombat 4 arcade version. This is huge. This is humongous because for the first time ever, the arcade version of Mortal Kombat 4 is going to be playable on home consoles. Never before been released. It's going to be great. I am so pumped. Unfortunately, you don't get the PlayStation or N64 version. So, but again, they might, we don't know what's coming. And then we get Mortal Kombat Advanced for the Game Boy Advance, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the Game Boy Advance, Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition for the Game Boy Advance. Now, there was 4 question marks in that trailer. Hey, Julio, welcome to the stream. Hey, Julio. Hey, Deepa Karana. So that's what we know of. Now, we don't know. There's 4 more question marks. So I'm going to talk about what I think they could possibly be, and then I'm going to discuss, again, these collections and what they have been like in the past for me as a blind gamer for accessibility and what I hope happens to change that for this. Now, there is no release date. We just know it's coming this year. So I'm kind of glad that there's no release date because I want them to get this right. I want them to do it the right way. I know we're getting an interactive documentary. Every game in the collection will be playable with online play via rollback netcode. That's going to be the bomb right there, baby, because Yeah, those old school Mortal Kombat's online. Yes, I will be taking advantage of that. Now, as far as um these other four mystery games, I'm hoping that they will be Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, PlayStation and N64 version, and then Mortal Kombat Deception, probably the PSP version, and then if they really wanted to give us something cool, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance console. Now I know a lot of us, I've even shout out to Future Boy Who have even speculated in Dynasty that it could be just all the 3D era games, MKD Deadly Alliance, MK Deception, and MK Armageddon, and then Shaolin Monks. But I think those would be way too big to fit on this collection. They may have to save those for their own separate collection for a part two or something. Uh-oh, someone got retracted. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to this collection, Julio. Hey, Julio. Now, I'm going to discuss what I think these are going to be. And I'm theorizing that if you watched or listened to the last Combat Cast before Mortal Kombat 1 came out, they said, we'll see you next time. I bet you sometime over the summer or maybe in the fall, we're going to get another Combat Cast dedicated to this collection. So, okay, the four games I think the question marks are gonna fill. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, both PlayStation and N64 version. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, the PlayStation and the N64 version. Um, and then let's see, Mortal Kombat Unchained, and maybe if we're lucky. Now, there's no quotes because we don't know what these are yet. These are speculations. Mortal Kombat 9. You heard me right, folks. None of this is confirmed. This is all me speculating. But if we got a Mortal Kombat 9 remaster, oh my God, as part of this. Now, I did notice something in that trailer that did kind of pique my interest a little bit. That is, it said something about fan made versions. Now, could they be saving those four slots for some Mugans, some fan made games that they've been working on? Maybe the Mortal Kombat trilogy could be a fan made remake. Maybe they might give us Mortal Kombat Nitro Edition. That would be fire in and of itself. And oh my God, I would be like, oh, hell yeah, because it's been talked about, it does exist, but it's never been released. Now think about this. If they were to get that, clean it up, finish it off, and give it to us, yeah, baby, I would be so pumped for that. So definitely. I mean, if they did that, that would be awesome. If they did the fan made route, I would love them to do uh, get some of the Mugen games and give us some of those because I love, and this is just me fanboying here, but I love listening to those Mugen games on PC. Shout out to Dynasty and Headlock Gaming for that. Oh my God, the way that they played that would be nuts. I would be so into that. But I'm betting you, if anything, we're either going to get Mythology Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Mortal Kombat Unchained, and either Mortal Kombat 9 or maybe Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance or Deception. That is if they choose to do that route, or if they choose to do the fan-made route, we'll probably get um, a couple of Mugen games and Nitro Edition and maybe a fan version of one of the other MKs. We don't know. They've not revealed those four yet. But oh man, when they do, it's going to be insane. Now, I want to discuss something that's probably not going to be a popular topic among every person in the audience, but I want to talk about the accessibility factor of this, the potential for this collection. Now, I do want to say that I'm fully aware that developers, when making these collections, have accessibility in mind. And I know they're probably thinking of features that they could put in the games, but they just don't get to because of time constraints, etc. Yeah, I know. So usually with these collections, they've got modern controls for one button, easy combos, easy specials. They'll probably have easy combos, easy fatalities, easy finishes, all that. Now, one thing that has been not never ever ever been in a collection to my knowledge is blind accessibility. Now, again, I'm fully aware these are retro emulated games, so they probably couldn't port over. I could be wrong, all the great accessibility in Mortal Kombat 1. Now, if they were to do that and give us um, the screen reader, the audio indicators, the click, 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 and if they could pull off descriptive audio for these fatalities, oh man, I would be so that to me as a blind gamer would make this collection not only complete but fully playable. And hell, even if it's not blind accessible, I'm going to buy it because I love Mortal Kombat. But again, we don't know what they've got up their sleeve. We don't know what tricks they got up their sleeve. So we're just going to have to be patient, wait and see. And again, the games I mentioned today in this stream are not confirmed. This is just me speculating. This is me speculating on what it could possibly be. The possibility, not the probability. So, so what I'm wondering is, am wondering is, do you think they will maybe surprise us with some fan made games? I know everybody online is talking about, oh, it's going to be MK Deception or Unchained Armor, Deadly Alliance, the console version, um, Deception, and maybe Armageddon or an MK9 remaster. But I'm thinking it's going to be Mythologies, Trilogy, Mortal Kombat Unchained, and maybe they might surprise us with Deadly Alliance or something like that. Or it could be the fan made route where they do a Mugen game, two of the Mugen games, if they can get the chance to get those. Maybe Mortal Kombat Nitro Edition and another Mugen or something like that. If they gave us 4 Mugen games as part of this collection, I would get it just to have that alone because we us console gamers have never got to play a Mugen game. We've never got to play a Mugen Mortal Kombat. That we know they're out there, we know they exist for PC players, but never for console. That would make my day if they could do that. Now, to do that, they would have to get a lot of licensing and all that because these Mugen games have everything from professional wrestlers to Simpsons characters to Ninja Turtles, you name it, they got it. Oh my God. Bye, Julio. All right, Julio. No problem. It's all good. So, yeah, we don't know what they are yet. But when we do find out, I'll be talking about it for sure. I wanted to come on and do this and just talk about what I know, what I think these games are going to be, and what I'm hoping they'll do as far as accessibility. Because to my knowledge, none of these collections have been blind accessible in any form. So If they were to give it the full-on screen reader and it would read all the menus, all the in-game menus, etc., that would be huge. The thing is, they might be working on that and we don't even know it. And hell, we've got Summer Game Fest tonight, the Microsoft Showcase Sunday night. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming, so I'm going to be keeping my eye out on there. And you can wish list if you want the Mortal Kombat collection. It's going to be on Mortal Kombat Legacy collection. It's going to be on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not sure about the Switch 1. So again, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. That's where you can buy it. Now, the trailer's out on YouTube. You can go check it out. And, make of it what you will. Hey, viewers. So with that being said, I think I'm going to end this and get ready for tonight. I'll be back with another discussion stream probably after all this madness is over with so we can discuss it all and talk about it. Because we're probably not going to know what those other games are probably until later on in the year before they release the collection. Or they might drop a bomb on us. They might drop a bombshell on us and reveal them suckers tonight at Summer Game Fest or Sunday at the Xbox Showcase. So, with that being said, if you like what you see and you want more, hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on all notifications so you know when I go live and when I upload new content. So, until next time, I've been your host, Blind Metal Gamer, saying so long and peace out.